Hi. Thank you so much for deciding to follow me down the rabbit hole tonight. This is like my first live in a while, I'll say. And I'm just really excited to be doing this. So thanks so much for following me down the rabbit hole tonight. So, if you want to join me in the future, this is my link. I have been banned from going live on Facebook for some reason. I'm not sure. It's stupid. So you're gonna have to just watch this. But this is me, and we are going to just look around and see what's going on. I'm gonna let you in my world. So of course we might as well start with something spiritual to get it going. I'm just gonna go with Bible Gateway. I like Bible Gateway. Do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring. So don't boast about tomorrow. And
let someone else praise you. Cider and not your own lips. Stone is heavy and sand a burden.
Oh.
Proverbs 27.
Proverbs 27.
Do not boast about tomorrow.
Do not boast
for you do
about
not
tomorrow.
know what a day may bring.
Let
someone else praise you, and not your own mouth, an outsider, and not your own lips.
Not your own lips.
Stone is heavy and sand a burden, but a fool's provocation is heavier than both. Anger is cruel and fury overwhelming, but who can stand before jealousy?
Who can stand before jealousy?
Better is open rebuke than hidden love. Wounds from a friend can be trusted, but an enemy multiplies kisses. One who is full loathes honey from the comb, but to the hungry even what is bitter tastes sweet. Like a bird that flees its nest is anyone who flees from home. Perfume and incense bring joy to the heart, and the pleasantness of a friend springs from their heartfelt advice. Do not forsake your friend or a friend of your family, and do not go to your relative's house when disaster strikes you. Better a neighbor nearby than a relative far away. Be wise, my son, and bring joy to my heart. Then I can answer anyone who treats me with contempt. The prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and pay the penalty. Take the garment of one who puts up security for a stranger. Hold it in pledge if it is done for an outsider. If anyone loudly blesses their neighbor early in the morning, it will be taken as a curse. A quarrelsome wife is like the dripping of a leaky roof in a rainstorm. Restraining her is like restraining the wind or grasping oil with the hand. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. The one who guards a fig tree will eat its fruit, and whoever protects their master will be honored. As water reflects the face, so one's life reflects the heart. Death and destruction are never satisfied, and neither are human eyes. The crucible for silver and the furnace for gold, but people are tested by their praise. Though you grind a fool in a mortar, grinding them like grain with a pestle, you will not remove their folly from them. Be sure you know the condition of your flocks. Give careful attention to your herds. For riches do not endure forever, and a crown is not secure for all generations. When the hay is removed, and new growth appears, and the grass from the hills is gathered in, the lambs will provide you with clothing, and the goats with the price of a field. You will have plenty of goat's milk to feed your family, and to nourish your female servants. Proverbs 28.
So that was Proverbs 27. I hope that you were able to hear that. I'm not sure. All right, so we're going to start with that. Next, I've been listening to, let me see. This is what I'm listening to.
And she agreed that the letter was really a blessing and a marvelous corrective. She proceeded immediately to supplement her deficiencies in her speech by enrolling in a course in public speaking at City College. She wrote and thanked the writer of the note for her interest, expressing appreciation for her conclusions and findings, which enabled the teacher to correct the matter at once. How to be compassionate. Suppose none of the things mentioned in the letter had been true of the teacher. The latter would have realized that her class material had upset the prejudices, superstitions, or narrow sectarian beliefs of the writer of the note, and that a psychologically ill person was simply pouring forth her resentment because a psychological boil had been heard. To understand this fact is to be compassionate. The next logical step would be to pray. It is a universal truth that matter expands when heated. It is also a universal truth that whatever you impress on your subconscious mind is expressed a screen of experience and event. Your prayer is answered because your subconscious mind is principle, and by principle, I mean the way a thing works. For example, the principle of electricity is that it works from a higher to a lower potential. If you do not change the principle of electricity when you use it, but by cooperating with nature, you can bring forth marvelous inventions and discoveries which bless humanity in countless ways. Your subconscious mind is principle and works according to the law of belief. You must know what belief is, why it works, and how it works. The law of your mind is the law of belief. This means to believe in the way your mind works, to believe in belief itself. The belief of your mind is the thought of your mind. That is simple, just that and nothing else. All your experiences, events, conscious mind to your thoughts. Remember, it is not the thing believed in, but the belief in your own mind which brings about the result. Cease believing in the false beliefs, opinions, superstitions, and fears of mankind. Begin to believe in the eternal verities and truths of life, which never change. Then you will move onward, upward, and Godward. Whoever reads this book and applies the principles of the subconscious mind herein set forth will be able to pray scientifically and effectively for himself and for others. Your prayer is answered according to the universal law of action and reaction. Thought is incipient action. The reaction is the response from your subconscious mind which corresponds with the nature of your thought. Busy your mind with the concepts of harmony, health, peace, and goodwill, and wonders will happen in your life. The duality of mind. You have only one mind, but your mind possesses two distinctive characteristics. The line of demarcation between the two is well known to all thinking men and women today. The two functions of your mind are essentially unlike. Each is endowed with separate and distinct attributes and powers. The nomenclature generally used to distinguish the two functions of your mind is as follows: the objective and subjective mind, the conscious and subconscious mind, the waking and sleeping mind, the surface self and the deep self, the voluntary mind and the involuntary mind, the male and the female, and many other terms. You will find the terms conscious and subconscious used to represent the dual nature of your mind throughout this book. The conscious and subconscious minds. An excellent way to get acquainted with the two functions of your mind is to look upon your own mind as a garden. You are a gardener and you are planting seeds, thoughts in your subconscious mind all day long, based on your habitual thinking. As you sow in your subconscious mind, so shall you reap in your body and environment. Begin now to sow thoughts of peace, happiness, right action, goodwill, and prosperity. Think quietly and with interest on these qualities and accept them fully in your conscious, reasoning mind. Continue to plant these wonderful seeds, thoughts, in your garden of your mind, and you will reap a glorious harvest. Your subconscious mind may be likened to the soil, which will grow all kinds of seeds, good or bad. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Every thought is, therefore, a cause, and every condition is an effect. For this reason, it is essential that you take charge of your thoughts so as to bring forth only desirable conditions. When your mind thinks correctly, when you understand the truth, when the thoughts deposited in your subconscious mind are constructive, harmonious, and peaceful, the magic working power of your subconscious will respond and bring about harmonious conditions, agreeable surroundings, and the best of everything. When you begin to control your thought processes, you can apply the powers of your subconscious to any problem or difficulty. In other words, you will actually be consciously cooperating with the infinite power and omnipotent law which governs all things. Look around you wherever you live, and you will notice that the vast majority of mankind lives in the world without. The more in me, you are subject to my command. You cannot intrude where you do not sing. His subconscious mind responded, releasing the vital forces within him. When the call came, he walked out on the stage and sang gloriously and majestically, enthralling the audience. It is obvious to you now that Caruso must have understood the two levels of the mind, the conscious or rational and the subconscious or irrational level. Your subconscious mind is reactive and responds to the nature of your thoughts. When your conscious mind, the little me, is full of fear, worry, and anxiety, the negative emotions engendered in your subconscious mind, the big me, are released and flood the conscious mind with a sense of panic, foreboding, and despair. When this happens, you can, like Caruso, speak affirmatively and with a deep sense of authority to the irrational emotions generated in your deeper mind as follows. Be still. Be quiet. I am in control. You must obey me. You are subject to my command. You cannot intrude where you do not belong. It is fascinating and intensely interesting to observe how you can speak authoritatively and with conviction to the irrational movement of your deeper self, bringing silence, harmony, and peace to your mind. The subconscious is subject to the conscious mind, and that is why it is called subconscious or subjective. Outstanding differences and modes of operation. Okay, so I'll stop there. I'll just stop there with that. And I just remember when he said, that the mind is like a garden. I remember I must have heard that somewhere else before, and I started looking for my book. So I'm going to look for my book. Yes.
You try to my
Why are you so up?
It's super itchy.
Should not be.
But it's super itchy, Mom.
Alright, hold on. This is my video. It should not be in my video. Okay. All right, come here. Come here. You want me to scratch it? Where? Stand up and do it. Your foot?
Oh, I've been scratching.
I'm not scratching your foot. I'm not.
Then I'm not gonna be itchy.
You are here. Take this and be itchy. God, I'm not scratching your foot. Okay. All right. This is my live. I'm live right now. And you're in it. No. Where is that? I've lost it. Wow. Wow. I'm going through these notebooks. And I will share with you in this, but you can see this goes back to 12/30/2017. Responsible for my life when I focus on and expands, energy flows where attention goes. So energy flows where attention goes. And it says, finally, I watched The Secret, I guess. And I don't even think I ended up watching all of it. Describe the type of life I want to live. That's my intention. And then put my attention towards what it is that I want to do. Gratitude, knowing it's coming. Take action. Supreme self-confidence. Trying is failing with something. Does anybody know what that is? Trying is failing with something. Harmonic wealth is financial, relationships, physical health, spiritual health, and something. I can't even read my own handwriting. Unconsciously competent, consciously competent. Insecurity equals in bondage. Thank you for giving me that experience. Unforgiveness is self-abuse. So, working on that. 12/30. This is from 03/23/17. I have an upcoming financial windfall. Who is the masculine authority figure leader I am to meet? I solve disputes, listen to, find a mentor, be honest, trustworthy, professional. Someone is going to open a road for me. I have to open my own road. Oh no, this is no. I should be thrown on. Oh, here's my laboratory. I've been drawing this for years. There it is. It's my laboratory. I have a screen. I have a medicine cabinet, and this is all in my head. I can heal everything. Oh, there's put their names. Not sure. Wisdom. My life gets better and better and better. You know, I love me for who I am. I love the child for who she was. And I've grown into a great woman. And I'm happy, wealthy, healthy, positive, confident. There you go. What else? My success is to be the best civil rights and criminal attorney. Sound health, peace of mind, positive mental attitude. Dear Lord, I ask not for divine providence nor riches, but for wisdom, for which to accept and use wisely. Something, I can't read my handwriting. And to use my mind for whatever desires in my life. I was supposed to have $500,000 by December 25th, 2017. That didn't happen. Happy, healthy, wealthy. And I don't know what happened to the rest of my book with the flowers. Okay, so this is just read something that was really, really sad. I'll show you. No. It's just the same circle and same cycle. I'm not going to focus on that. It's just the same old thing. I can't believe I was here. This is July 1st, 2016. But I have a hate on here. Just should have did stuff differently. But sand in the hourglass. September 1st, 2016. We've been at this a long time. Oh, no. Wow, I can't believe a whole year went by. This is February 12th, 2017. I'm exactly where I was. And here I am 3 years later, same thing. I cannot go through this circle again. This right here is just... Apparently February 2017 was very sad for me. Talking about cleaning, my same list I've been cleaning. A bold attempt is half of success. You don't become a failure unless you're satisfied with being one. Let's see. Can't believe this time went by like this. My mind is the medium through which the creative power of God is manifestation. Only believe. So I guess that's about it. I mean, there's some more stuff in here, but I guess it was meant for me to look through this. I haven't really looked through this. And just to see that I'm on repeat. No, not this time. Well, thank you so much for... my battery is getting ready to die. Thank you so much for joining me. And I really appreciate it. I hope that you stay happy and healthy. And follow me down the rabbit hole again. Hopefully next time it'll be a little bit more interesting. Oh. And so I'll see you later.